Welcome back to Heavy Rain Part 16. We're on Part 16. I really hope we're close to wrapping up the end of this game because I think we just are. I think we have maybe a few chapters left and that's it. So without further ado, let's jump right into this. He has a mole right below his nose. This is where we last left off. Apparently we're going to my office.
Lauren?
I'm sorry, Scott.
You should have listened to me, Mr. Shelby. I told you to drop the investigation.
Your son is a serial killer. How many people does he have to kill before you turn him in?
Gordy has his faults, but he's still my son. You have no children, Mr. Shelby. You can't possibly understand. You leave me no choice. Your investigation is over. For good.
Oh. So that's who the origami killer is? What the?
Lauren! No! No! Shit!
Or it's sinking. Orange.
Lauren! Lauren, wake up!
I'm getting out of here.
Oh, shit! Shit!
That was a waste of time. We're grabbing Lauren. This is not a...
Lauren!
Wake up.
Lauren, wake up! Lauren!
Okay, it's time to go. Come on. Okay, there's nothing I can do then. Bye, Lauren. Okay, yeah, okay, I have Lauren.
I was gonna take up swimming again. This isn't exactly what I had in mind. You got a car back at your place? Mine's obviously pretty fucked up.
Yeah, sure. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go settle a few scores. Come on, I'll take you home. Lock your doors and windows and don't let anybody in but me. Okay?
Be careful, Scott. I don't want to lose you.
We did it. Everyone's still alive. Swimming instructor. Oh, okay. I didn't know it started. Oh, really? Oof. That was a nice house. What? We're like Batman up in this place. Oh, I almost missed that. Oh, dang it, he shot me. Nope. No, thank you. How many bullets do I have?
Stay back! Don't come near me, or I'll shoot! Fucking asshole. Please, don't hurt me. Oh!
You tried killing me.
Your idiot son killed all those kids, didn't he? He's the origami killer. No! No! He's innocent! He's not a killer! Not a killer!
Oops.
You're a fucking liar. Now tell me the truth. No! No, please! Don't hurt me! Last chance. I don't know. I swear! I don't know anything!
Afraid this dude's gonna have a heart attack.
Stop! Stop! I beg you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything.
Gordy always wanted his fun, you know. He wanted to be like the origami killer. He kidnapped that kid and he held him under the water for a little too long. It was an accident. An unfortunate accident. He just wanted to play. He told me everything.
He was crying. He was so sorry for what had happened. Whatever he did, Gordy is my son.
No one will miss him.
What?
That boy, Gordy killed. No one will miss him. Just street trash, like so many others.
Oh, you disgusting pile of shit. And what about John Shepard? Why did you put flowers on his grave?
I own the construction site where he died. I never forgot. I've been putting flowers on his grave for 30 years.
That makes sense.
John had a twin brother. What happened to him?
I don't know. He was adopted, I think. His mother should know. Her name is Anne. Anne Shepard.
My heart! My heart! Quickly! I need my pills. In that drawer. There.
Since I'm a good person, I guess I'll give them the stupid pills. I'm leaving with the bottle. Later, dude. Just kidding. High cost him to have that heart attack.
Thank you. You saved my life. I already regret it.
It's the least I could do. I beat the living crap out of you. And killed almost everybody in her house. Madison, back with her. Oh, I got a trophy called Kind-Hearted. I need to get me one of those, like, hotel signs that says do not disturb.
Hello, I'm looking for Anne Shepard's room.
Please sign the visitor's book.
I guess.
Are you a member of the family?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, she'll be pleased to have a visitor. No one ever comes to see her. With the Alzheimer's, she has trouble remembering things, but it'll still please her, you know. It's room 19 at the end of the corridor.
Thank you.
Only a few hours left before Sean Mars dies. Hope I'm not wasting my time. Room 19. Where is that?
Oh my.
John Shepard died 30 years ago. Hope his mother has all the answers to this puzzle.
Well, if his mom has Alzheimer's, I wouldn't count on it. Can I take those? Further down. See this old lady just chilling down here. Nope. I must have passed it. Is it down here on the right? It is.
Hello, Mrs. Shepard.
Is it time for my pills already?
No, Mrs. Shepard,
They're never on time with my pills. I don't know what they do here. In the other hospital, they were always on time. But here...
So I think I just figured out what's giving me a headache.
I came to talk about your son, Mrs. Shepard.
My son? I have no son.
Do you remember John?
My Johnny. He is a good little boy, you know.
Your other son, Mrs. Shepard. John's twin brother. What was his name?
Oh, bless me.
What other son? I have no other son.
Okay.
I never had any children.
I know what happened at Carnaby Square. Do you remember?
Carnaby Square. I think I used to live there a long time ago. We didn't have much money at the time, you know. We had to make do with very little.
This is literally a struggle.
You had a son named John, and John had a twin brother.
Do you have my pills? It's time for my pills.
Dude, I'm not a nurse. Alright, adoption.
Try to remember, Mrs. Shepherd. John's twin brother was placed with a foster family after the accident. What was the name of the foster family?
I asked them for a television, you know. They said I didn't have enough money. It's a pity. I'm fond of television.
Let's try Origami
Mrs.
Killer.
Shepherd, your son may be linked to a series of murders. Perhaps you have some information that could help the investigation.
Are you a new nurse? Where are my pills?
I'm gonna strangle her. How about that for your pills?
I think your son is in trouble, Mrs. Shepherd. He's done some terrible things. I need to find him. Do you understand?
Terrible things you're telling me. He never came to see me, can you believe it? In 10 years, never. No one forgets their mother, do they?
This was a waste of time.
All right, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here.
Hold up. Why am I gonna try to make origami? Trying it anyways, apparently. We're gonna be the next origami killer.
I love origami, but that's not my favorite one.
Nope, dang it. Reopen the book. We're just gonna spend time making an origami figure. I'm running out of paper. Circle. Son of a...
I love origami, but that's not my favorite one.
Oh, you're starting to get picky, old lady. I'm not liking you. Fine, let's look around the room. Which one's her favorite?
Did you make these origami figures?
My little paper animals. They played with them for hours. I showed my boys how to make them, you know.
Yes, your boys, Mrs. Shepherd. John and... what was your other son's name again?
My other son? I only had one son, my little Johnny.
Somebody wants to die today. Alright, so I think I figured out which one her favorite one is, even though I literally just forgot it. Oh my. Stop moving! Thank you. Wasn't that one. I don't think it was the dog. It was not a frog. Alright, we'll go with the frog. Whatever, frog, dog. Oh, wrong one. Son of a... Why are you unfolding the whole thing? Gosh.
Oh, you know how to do these little dogs too.
First try.
My children loved origami. I taught them how to do it. John loved the little dogs. He always wanted to call them Max. Max, Max, Max. All dogs with the same name. I was wasting my time telling him they couldn't all have the same name. But he always wanted his paper dog's Max. It's funny, isn't it?
Hilarious.
You don't seem to get many flowers, Mrs. Shepherd.
No, but I love them. My son knows that I love flowers. I know he'll bring me some.
Are these your children, Mrs. Shepherd? John and his brother? Is that them?
They're good little boys. Their father never looked after them, always drinking. They didn't have an easy life, you know.
You know, I need to know their name. I'm gonna go use her bathroom.
Her memory is coming back. Don't stop now. Just remember.
What else do I use to make her remember? Because I feel like if I leave the room, that's the end of the chapter. I can't.
It'd take days, if not longer, to find the name of the family that adopted her son. Sean Mars would be dead by then. Alright, no point in wasting my time. I won't learn anything more by staying here. This woman might be the origami killer's mother. Must be some way to get her to remember.
Moment of truth. What is this outside her room? Alright, there was just flowers over here. Where'd they go?
Does Mrs. Shepherd ever talk about her past?
It's not all very clear to her now. Sometimes she'll remember the oddest things, though. I suppose if she sees something that reminds her of her past.
Did she ever mention her sons?
Sons? Well, she often mentions John. I think he drowned.
Does she ever talk about her other son?
I didn't know she had another one. I've never heard her mention it.
I'm looking for her other son. He was adopted. I mean, he's probably changed his name. Is there any official documentation on Mrs. Shepherd?
No, there's nothing really. Nothing about her family. I guess if her son was adopted, then she's the only one who could tell you about that. Sometimes, if you show her things, it seems to trigger a memory from her past. You might get it to remember.
Thanks for the advice.
Alright, where are these flowers at? That's right, we're not greedy, we're only taking one, not the entire thing. That's the spirit, Madison. You were raised well. I've seen the same person pop online 3 times in the past 10 minutes. It's bothering me.
What a lovely orchid. My sons loved orchids. We used to grow them in the back. When John died, I laid orchids on his grave. I cried when they told me. I'd already lost one of my children, and now they were taking away another one, you understand.
The foster family, Mrs. Shepherd. What was the name of the foster family that adopted John's brother?
They were really very nice people. I met them, you know. In the beginning, I used to go and see my little boy. And then I got sick and I couldn't go any longer. Perhaps he thought I'd forgotten him. He must have thought I didn't love him anymore.
His name, Mrs. Shepherd. What was his name?
But I loved him. If you only knew how much I missed him.
Please, Anne. His name. What was his name?
Come closer.
No! She's gonna, like, punch me. I've seen this happen in a horror movie once. I don't like the look on her face. I look angry. Back to Ethan. I'm not walking all slow. Alright. Can I look around? I'm not sitting down. Why is there so many TV screens set up here? Or are these all mirrors? I have to sneeze. Alright, just do the circle. I just remembered while I'm walking all slow. I just like fell out of a building.
The last question. Are you prepared to give your life to save your sons? There is a deadly poison in this file. It will kill you in exactly 60 minutes. If you drink it, you will get the last letters of the address. You will have enough time to save your son and say goodbye to him, but then you will die. You can drink the file or decide to leave. The choice is yours.
Oh, that's tough. I love my son. But it's gonna sound really mean, but if he dies and then I die, if he dies I won't die, but if I die he doesn't die. Yeah. Sorry. It's not worth spending 60 minutes with my son. I'm sorry, but no. I love Sean, but no.
I'll find you, Sean. I'll figure out a way, and I'll come and get you, son.
Because if I find him a different way, if I find him that way, it's like, oh, Dad, and I'm like, oh, son, guess what? I'm about to die in 30 seconds. I love you, bye. You know how messed up I could be.
Nowhere, and I'm out of time. Damn fucking shitty letters from this fucking address! Come on! There's gotta be a way to do this! Several different addresses fit these letters. God, they're scattered all over the city. I don't have time to check them all.
Oh boy. So, what is the point of the phone?
I may only have time for one address. If Sean's not there, I'm done. It's a crapshoot.
We're going with that one apparently, guys. Feel it in my gut. Detective Jaden. Alright, we'll see you in this part. See you guys in the next part. We're finishing this game up this weekend. I don't know if the parts will be up by tomorrow. Probably not. It'll be up sometime this week. But I love you all. See you guys in the next video.
We've only got a few more hours left to save Sean Mars. There has to be a goddamn clue somewhere. It's probably staring me in the face. This kid's gonna die, and I'm going around in circles!
I looked insane.
All packed up and ready to go?
What are you talking about?
The investigation's over. We know who did it. We no longer need your services anymore, Norman. So you can ride your files all the way back to Washington. I'd be lying if I said I was gonna miss you.
The investigation isn't over. You have absolutely nothing on Mars.
Mars is guilty. Case closed. Anyway, it's no concern of yours now. You're off the case. So pack up and fuck off.
Blake, you are an unbalanced, psychopathic asshole!
I'll take that as a compliment. Honestly, I don't give a shit what you think. I found the origami killer. Everyone's happy. End of story. Have a nice trip back, Norman.
Why?
The killer's name is here. Somewhere in this data. I just have to find it. Find it before it's too late.
Oh, one last thing, sir. You should be careful not to overindulge in you know what. It can be dangerous. Very dangerous. It'll end up killing you if you're not careful. That would be most unfortunate, sir.